Welcome back to The Daily Shift, the podcast where we merge neuroscience, emotional regulation, and biblical principles to transform your life in about 1% of your day. We're on day 15 of 21 in the creative blueprint. And today we're talking about worry. Have you ever caught yourself replaying the same worry over and over, like a song stuck on repeat? You tell yourself, stop overthinking, but your brain just won't let it go. You try to focus on faith, but the what-ifs keep sneaking in. You pray about it, but if you're honest, you don't feel any lighter. Worry isn't just a feeling, it's a habit. And like any habit, it can be broken. And in today's episode, we're diving into why your brain gets addicted to worry, the neuroscience behind why it feels so automatic, and how to shift from chronic overthinking to true trust in God. Hi, if you're new to me, my name is Raquel, and I'm your GPS for success. If worry has been taking up too much space in your mind, today we're going to clear it out and make room for faith. Let's get into it. Matthew 6:27 reminds us, can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? This verse calls worry out for what it is, wasted energy. And yet, how often do we hold on to it as if it's helping us? The truth is, worry is a mental illusion. It makes us feel like we're being productive, when in reality, we're just stuck in a loop. Let's break this down from a scientific perspective first. Your brain has something called the default mode network, DMN. This is the part of your brain that's always running in the background, creating automatic thoughts. If you've been spending years in worrying about money, relationships, success, or even your future, your brain has gotten used to that pattern. So here's what happens. Your brain sees uncertainty, so it interprets that as a problem. Your mind, it starts looping what-if scenarios to try to solve it because your mind is a fixer. And then you get a tiny dopamine hit every time you think you figure something out. And then your brain rewards the worry loop, making you believe that worrying is keeping you safe, and even that you're being wise by worrying. But here's the problem. Worry doesn't change outcomes. Worry doesn't create solutions. Worry just drains your energy and keeps you stuck. A lot of people mistake worry for wisdom. Worry is fear in disguise. Wisdom is faith in action. So let's look at the difference. Wisdom will say, I trust God to give me direction when I need it. But worry, it says, I don't figure this out now. If I don't, everything is going to fall apart. Wisdom will say, God is in control, and I am taking the next step He leads me to. But worry, it whispers, I need to have a backup plan for my backup plan because I don't trust what's next. Wisdom says, God's timing is perfect. Worry, if it doesn't happen by my deadline, something must be wrong. The question is, which one are you operating from? If worry is a habit, that means we need to interrupt the pattern and replace it with a new one. So here's a simple 3-step framework to stop overthinking in the moment. Firstly, catch it. Notice when worry shows up. Every time you catch yourself overthinking, pause and ask, is this a real problem? Or am I just rehearsing fear? Am I solving something or just running in circles? Because a real problem, that can be solved. A worry loop, it just keeps replaying. Secondly, interrupt it. Shift your state immediately. You can do this by taking a deep breath, physically moving, like physically standing up, stretching, or shaking it off. Even saying it out loud, this is not my burden to carry. Your body and brain, they work together. If you shift your body, you can shift your mind. Lastly, replace it. Anchor it in faith. You can use the 3-2-1 method. 3 things you're grateful for, 2 things you can control, and 1 small step of faith you can take. For example, I am grateful for God's provision, my health, and my opportunities. I can control my attitude and the way I take action. I am going to do 1 thing today that aligns with faith. I have a challenge for you. For the next 24 hours, I want you to refuse to worry. Every time worry shows up, catch it. Like, I see you, but you don't belong here. I call that the grace moment. It's a grace point for you. Whenever you have awareness, that is grace. Interrupt it. Take a breath. Shift your body. And then replace it. Declare a faith statement. At the end of the day, journal about it. What was different today? Did I feel lighter, more present, or more at peace? Worry is not your master. You are made for faith. Worry keeps you stuck in the same cycle. But today, you have the power to break the pattern, because the truth is, God already has the solution. Your job is not to figure it all out. Your job is to walk in faith 1 step at a time. So today, really let it go. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about anxiety, how it's different from worry, how it impacts your nervous system, and how to shift into supernatural peace. Until then, trust the process, release the worry, and watch how God moves. Until next time, which will be very soon, may God's richest and best be yours. Bye for now.